Yo, what is up, guys? It's Keith from Sports Betting Across America, trying out this new punchline. I ain't gonna lie, it does feel a little strange. Look here, I got a free pick for y'all. We got a free pick on the spread, and we got a DFS play that's actually going to be on PrizePicks. Let me get my glasses on, and before we even get into this, it's going to be a Big Ten versus ACC matchup that we're going to be taking the picks in. It's going to be North Carolina versus Minnesota. I do like the plays on both ends of it, and I gotta tell you guys real quick about Winnable. I had a huge push like 3 months ago, or maybe it was 2 months ago even, to get everyone over on my new setup, which is WAP.com. So I've decided that I'm actually probably gonna run my VIP picks off of Winnable again. The reason why is because the reason I went to WAP, it was a slightly better rate for me, but they offered financing on the picks. And during these hard economic times, I wanted my VIPs to have that option. And ironically enough, Winnable wasn't doing it. So I go over there, and then WAP decides that they're going to take it away from everyone now. I don't know if they're having a problem with like scammers, because trust me, there's a lot of those out there, guys. I'm not one of them. But Winnable starts to offer it. So I'm over here like, geez, man, what a fucking like yo-yo. So you see these big numbers, but I'm telling you guys, within a week or two, when we get hot, you're gonna see why I charge what I charge, and kind of why I have to, because PrizePicks limits me now. And if you just click here on subscribe, you can see they offer financing options, and I'm gonna have a great offer for the NFL kickoff next week for that, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, let's get into that free play. But I did want to tell you, you can sign up at winnable.com/SBAA or wap.com/SBAA. Whatever you sign up for, the free plan I'll distribute on both, because I dragged so many people over to WAP. I'm still going to do the free plays on both. It just takes me a little bit more time. And the VIP, I probably will just funnel everything back over here. We'll see. Like I said, I'll figure it out, guys. I'm still working with WAP. I'm trying to convince them. I'm like, look, guys, do you understand how many people in America bet on fucking football, college, and NFL? Like, taking away these options, you're just like, you're slitting your wrists. Like, you're never going to beat a company like Winnable. There's always going to be a competitor that will do better. So let's get into that pick. Let's pull me down here. So yeah, we're going to be targeting this game right here, North Carolina versus Minnesota. Now this line's bounced around from 1.5 to 2.5. You got Minnesota playing at home, and I just really like them in the spot. This is going to be the pick. I think this is just a bad matchup for NC. Their new. There's a battle of quarterbacks named Max. They both have new quarterbacks. This one's, I believe, his name's Max Stromer. Came down from like New Hampshire. I think it's D2, so it's obviously a step up. But apparently this kid's like pretty solid, and they think he's going to transition well. And then you got Max Johnson, who I believe came from A&M. Kind of bounced around. He was at one point like a pretty top recruit, I think, from what was a pretty big school. I can't remember if it was LSU or whatever. But I mean, he's in a quarterback competition with like 2 or 3 other guys, and that's never a good sign. So I don't know. The strength, from what I could gather, that Minnesota's really going to have is their running game. And I really like their running back too. So we're going to get into that right now over on PrizePicks. And I think the weakness of this defense, I think they look solid on the edges. They graded out pretty good there, but they look really weak at tackle and at offensive line. So I just like the home team here to cover the 2 points. This might even be the better bet. If it was, you could definitely just get plus money right here too. I think they probably win this game outright, and I'd also lean the under here too. I think these are two teams that want to power run the football. There's a lot of new, transfers coming in on both sides. I don't trust either of the quarterbacks in this game in their first game. Like I said, I think the strength of this team is going to be to run it right down NC's throat. So yeah, we're gonna stick. This is the official pick right here. Sometimes I have trouble. Let's just try putting a half unit on it. Sometimes I have trouble setting bets on the MacBook, but I can do it on my phone with no problems. Like, it's weird. Maybe, I mean, there's multiple Wi-Fi things here showing up, so we cannot locate you. It's because I live so close to Mississippi, and there must be something built in with the phone that does it. But anyways, let's move over to PrizePicks, and this is going to be the play right here. So we're going to take, let me move me up here. We're going to take this free square, and then we're going to be taking the Minnesota running back. This he was a freshman. I believe he was like one of the top freshmen in rushing yards per game last year in all of college football. It looks like a rising star, really passed the eye test on the tape. And I just think this is a little bit low of a number. I mean, it's hard to judge off last year, you know, what a guy's done. But, I mean, you can see he's done this 4 of the last 5. I don't put too much stock in that. I just think this is a good spot for him. All the guys behind him, they did return one other running back, but he's 4th on the depth chart now. And the 2 guys they got, I was like from decent schools. I think one of them was like a 3rd stringer for Ohio State last year, something like that. So I just feel good like he's going to be the workhorse. And if anybody's probably going to break off a long one, it's going to be this dude. And then we're just going to pair it with our free square. Now, a lot of you guys can get 25 bucks down on this, but I cannot. On these discount squares, or maybe it's 20, but they won't let me do it on PrizePicks, guys, because they limit me. You'll see right up here, maximum lineup account for this kind of sport in your lineup is $5 right now. They limit me because I beat them so badly last year using, you know, pretty much correlated plays, which is what the VIP really focuses on. And they've changed the game slightly. They're down to 9x now on those payouts, but this is going to be the official free play. Now, if you've already used this Jalen Milroe square, we can take that out. Now, a lot of the public is on Shadir Sanders, and let's just go over to popular. And this has been a popular play, and I don't hate it with the free square right here. But if you've already used your free square, I don't know, like I really think that Dion is going to probably try to get his son as many stats as possible, but I don't know, man. This feels like a tough spot. It just seems like a tricky game to me. I kind of actually, you know, think that NDS is going to hang here. North Dakota State, you know, they are a division down, but this game right here, I mean, they have a lot of new players for the transfer portals. They're trying to beef up their O lines, D lines. That these two, like Travis Hunter's really good, and if I was gonna take the over on one, I would take it just on him. But you got like 4 fucking guys now. I mean, look at these receivers. You got 4 dudes that you got to choose from. You know, good luck guessing which one of these 3 goes off in a correlated play. You know, there's so many people on this. Look, and you come back over to popular. Look at these numbers, man. Those are huge. I mean, for me, like, I'm fading these guys. I'm not gonna pick an over or an under. So if I was gonna just pair this, you know, this running back here, a lot of people are really on Omari and Hampton here, and like I said, I think it is gonna be 2 teams that are looking to power run. So a lot of people I know are on this play too. I think this number is a little high. I've seen this at 95 on some other sites, and my gut is telling me, like, I looked at the stats last year. They actually had this matchup, and he only got like I think it was like 43 yards or something on 13 carries. Now, granted, they won pretty big in that game. I think it was by 10 points plus. However, Drake May was still quarterback. He threw for like 400 yards. And the other thing is he was actually splitting carries at the time. So, like, if you just said, oh, well, he'll get 23 carries instead of 13 in this game, then all of a sudden this number becomes close. But I would lean the less here. You could definitely combo that, or you can, you know, just do a future if you want to come down here. Excuse me. Grab something a little more secure. I'm gonna have picks. I'm gonna have videos. I'm gonna have free picks for you guys for a couple of the college football games that I'm really targeting this week, and then I'll probably literally have one for every single NFL video for week 1 next week. So, all right, you guys got the free plays. To my sportsbooks users, I'm gonna lock that play in. I just can't seem to do it over here, but yeah. Hopefully we can cash some slips, guys. Definitely make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you haven't yet, and I do appreciate all the support. I know for a fact I'm gonna get a bunch of you on VIP after we have our first big week. That's just the way it works, guys. A lot of you are new. You don't remember what we did last year and like the way I fucking ran it up. But just get ready. It's going to be big. And I know that's going to be what's going to do. So I'm going to wait like a week or maybe 2 weeks in. So probably somewhere like maybe, you know, NFL can be kind of slow in week 1. We'll see. But hopefully we just crush college football this week. And, you know, if you want to get on now, that's fine. But I'm probably going to run a promo sometime middle of next week to try to get you guys on board. So, all right, guys. Appreciate all the support. Peace out.